This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers defeated Celtic by 3-1 at Parkhead. I don't know where to start. The first half, we got battered, absolutely battered. They played us off the park. It should have been 4-0 at half-time. Jack Butland kept us in it. But even at that, we're still in it at half-time. I don't know many Rangers supporters who honestly saw that second half turnaround coming from. All the things that we've seen from the side this season that we didn't like, we saw in the first half. And then in the second, maybe we saw them grow up a little bit. Maybe we saw some players arriving as Rangers players. The one we certainly did was Youssef Chermiti. What a turnaround in his career. This is going to be shades of Eric Bow all those years ago in a New Year game with a double. But my goodness, what a huge victory for Rangers. And if you'd said to us when Danny Rule took over, we would be level on points with that lot just after New Year's Day, then personally I'd have asked for you to be sectioned. But we did it. I mean, the first half, the team were woeful. I mean, they really were. I'm not going to try and hide it. The team were terrible. It's what makes the second half performance all the more astonishing. Celtic just came at us and Rangers looked disorganised. Our press was a joke. They were passing through us at will. And then we conceded a goal, and it was typical of those terrible goals we conceded at Parkhead, particularly under Postecoglou when he was at Celtic. And Yang just wanders through. Nobody puts a challenge in. The shot goes through. Jack Butland should have done a bit better, but we'll forgive him because he's pulled off several great saves. They were all over us, and it really looked as though the second would just end it as a contest, and it would have done, but it didn't come. And then in the second half, the manager made a huge change. He'd got it wrong with the selection because he trusted Tello Asgard, and he's a boy who can't be trusted in these matches. It's that simple. Though he did get booked early, and then a few minutes later, McGregor did the same thing and didn't get booked, and it's that kind of thing that annoys us. But Asgard was a total passenger, just wants too much time on the ball. We did have a good chance in the first half when the ball was slipped through and sort of everybody loses it and it goes to Jaidi Gassama. But it's a good save actually from Schmeichel. But we need to worry Schmeichel, the real Schmeichel, is going to turn up in the second half. So half-time, it's 1-0. Diamande comes on, and he was excellent, and he has been in these games. Nico Raskin, though, first half, woeful, total passenger. Second half, amazing. Every inch Belgian international midfielder. What a performance from him. But it was the big man that got in the end of some brilliant work. Nice move by Rangers from a throw-in, but then Nico drives into the box, and I like him doing that. I think he's a box-to-box midfielder rather than a number 6. And he gets to the byline, cuts it back. It's not an easy finish for the big chap, but he makes it look easy. Youssef Chermiti puts us ahead. And then a few minutes later, we're in dreamland. It's 2-1. Again, Celtic they have a throw-in. It's kind of like a goal we concede in these matches. They give it away. The big man starts running down the channel. He looks up. There's nobody in the box. He thinks, what the hell, I'll just finish it myself. Calm finish. Past Schmeichel. He gets a hand on it, but it's not enough to keep it out. And then Schmeichel later on, dawdling on the ball, dicking about, passing it out into a bad area. Rangers win it. It arrives at Mikey Moore's feet, and he drills it low into the bottom corner for 3-1, up into the away end. There's going to be some great images from that. And that was it. And then we were comfortable. We were really comfortable because they just looked shell-shocked. They didn't know what had happened to them. And Rangers were, in the second half, suddenly we're winning all the second balls. Suddenly there's no space for them. Suddenly we're winning tackles. Complete turnaround. And hopefully it inspires some belief in these boys, because they played like boys in the first half, but who cares? It's all about results in Old Firm game. And in the end, Rangers have gone there and taken it. And absolutely 3-1 away from home after going a goal down. What a fantastic start to the new year. So happy new year, every Rangers fan, every Celtic fan who watches these videos. I warn you, you should block me on social media because I'm going to be fucking unbearable, and I'm just making that clear to you right now. Anyway, folks, we'll have loads, trust me, loads more on this over on Heart and Hand and Patreon. Thank you very much for listening to me today. Thank you very much, Rangers, for starting 2026 the way we all wanted. And yes! Talk to you soon.